Yeah, there's a song they sang that I almost cried. My daughter says, "Mommy, are you gonna cry?" I said, "I think so." And she's rubbing my back. She's like, "Don't cry." I think it means a lot for what I've been through and what I'm currently going through. And the song goes, evening. Good evening. Before you, Sihle Sibisi, who is a survivor from depression. I am a survivor from depression and suicide.
Amen.
I always say if it wasn't for my 2 kids, I probably would have hurt myself a long time ago. But when I look at my 2 kids, don't stop playing. When I look at my 2 kids, I see angels. And I always say to people, they are the only reason that I push so hard. They are the only reason that even when things are written or said about Sihle Sibisi, I pop my head up and I look at them and I say, these kids have no biological father because their father has passed on. I am the only living parent for both my children. So whether I like it or not, I need to man up. Depression is real. Depression is real. Depression needs medication. The problem with us, sometimes we think, I can't is alright. Just cry is alright. Depression needs medication. I am not canceling what the pastor said. No, please get me right. Get me right. But depression needs you to sit back and acknowledge, I am not okay. You know this theory where we grew up? When we grew up, they used to say, Mokopane is alright. Or sometimes they'll say, I don't like candy. Or sometimes they'll say, ask me. I almost died listening to that theory. Because sometimes depression, your mental state, your mind and your emotions become detached. And you need chemical. You have a chemical imbalance within your system. And you need medication that you take that will bring back the balance. I was laughing. I was talking to my sister just 2 days ago. And I was laughing it again. I told me, where's this? We are trying the food. Get out, get in. I told her, when I speak, so point the minister 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in, I am Sihle Sibisi and I speak truth to power. It's not that they are delayed, but it comes. Get it so funny that a few weeks ago I was trending on a very negative thing. Where people were saying, Sihle Sibisi is the royal intruder. Hey! Sihle Sibisi has intruded the royal house. Yamazulu, kanjani. Ngayizos kamoja zibuka, Sihle Sibisi not an intruder. Utubhekisa lomndeni yakho. Uthi ngempela khona umunye uSihle Sibisi okhona somewhere in this country. But it's talk about sibekile sam. Bese laba they share. You know how social media is? You share. This kebeni no sisi. Uyintrudile no sisi. Scam alona. And there's no name under the sun that people never said or called me by. This was about what, 3.5 weeks ago? In all of that, because we are about to kuluma, I was so itching to say, I want to talk. I want to talk. But I'm not going to was saying, keep quiet, Tula. But there was a point when I said, because I want to go mad. Because I know my truth and I need to stand by my truth. And that's what I preach. And I did my live video, I spoke my truth, and then the noise, the dust settled. 3.5 weeks later, Sihle Sibisi is trending. Sihle Sibisi for president. Yeah, we need women like this in the country. Yeah, she's speaking the truth. She speaks truth for power. Hey, we love this woman. Hey, if you're going to live by the praises of people, you will die by their criticisms. If you do not surround yourself TV or social media, when they say you were with the monkey yesterday, tomorrow, you want the lottery, woo! God's precious child. Sometimes our depression is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Because we depend so much on what people that we don't know think of us.
Yeah.
I usually say to people, I don't hang or surround myself with stupid people. Stupid. What do I mean? What do I mean when I say that? You will never find people that are close to me who will share nonsense about me to me.
All right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You will never hear or see people close to me. No matter the intruder story. None of my family members shared it to me. Instead, I was the one calling them saying, I need to tell you the truth of what happened. And they're like, we know you. But the ones that don't know me, my viewership or my followers grew within a minute. Everyone was sending this thing, tagging me everywhere. I'm thinking, wow. What's happening 3.5 weeks later? Again, they are tagging me, sending me, hey, superhero, start a political party, we'll vote for you. I was talking to my sister just 2 days ago and I said to her, Sisinga Bomba. She says, yes, we're Sihle. She says to me, Sihle is the wife to the late Nezimo. So, Omega's like a brother to me. So she was saying to me 2 days ago, yes, listen, last week you made history. Go back and say, that's how she speaks. Get time and again, get phone and just for there when the dust is settled. Get in that one for the time that we intruder. And that's because I don't entertain this, it doesn't say or see. Catch it.
Yeah.
Omega has my number. He could have easily shared that with me. Not to say I go now. But then you ask yourself, the surroundings, people you surround yourself with, the affiliations and associations, those people who can easily share things with you, are the very people when they're not with you, they gossip about you. You think people love me? No, I am SEC. To protect your mental health, you need to surround yourself with the right people. I don't have friends. And people think I don't have friends. My friends are my children. My friends are my family. Because life has taught me that it's easy for a friend, I tell you, say, you want to hear the latest scoop about Sihle Sibisi? I'll tell you. Hey, we went to high school together. Right now, somebody's sitting in their house discussing the past you. Because they don't have the access to the new you. Presidential summit. Way into that. So, depression. I suffered from depression from the longest of times. Because I had to pretend as if everything was fine with me when nothing was fine with me. We put on the makeup, women. Before makeup. Abeka abantu abasaba ukuyibuka bengqondo njengabantu besifazane. Women, you know what we do? We wake up in the morning, you jump into the shower or the bath, you come out, you put on your panty, you put on your bra, you put on your tights, and then you must put everything together. You put on your dress, and after you've dressed up, that's the only time you go to the mirror. How do I look? Liars. Some women, some of us, you can't stay without makeup because if you don't have the face beat on, you think something is wrong with you. Because we don't face ourselves, we don't face the reality of what we are going through. I'm one a girl that owns her story. Mamela Mdaradedi. You can't blackmail Sihle Sibisi. You can't. I'm one person that stands up tall and says, yes, Mdaradedi, I've been married twice. And then? Huh? But guess what? Both those marriages gave me 2 angels. I've got a son, he's Venda. I've got a daughter, she's Sutu. And I see this BCM Zulu. So in our home, we are all nations.
Amen.
And I stand up and I say, and then I was widowed twice. I'm over that. I stand here before you today. It's 13 years since my first husband died. My son is 12. It's 7 years since my second husband died. My daughter's 8. There she is. Family was saying, don't tell the kids the truth. You tell them when they're 16, no ways. I have seen some of you are violent here. So we're staying in the family gathering, you'll be saying, oh, now you don't belong in this house. Because family is violent, women are violent. So my kids know, my son knows his Venda, my daughter knows she's Sutu, but they come from one mom who's Zulu. And if you ask my daughter, it's again, Tepa! Hey! Please nudge her for me. Tike! Your mother is fearless. Did you hear that? Your mother is fearless, she said, so shall I be. Because we are not raising children that will be scared to stand up and speak their truth. If you want to hate me, if you want to judge me, because it's women, the greatest gossipers, how will Maunus be this in trouble? No, my daughter. This one must be investigated. She kills husbands. There's nothing under the face of the sun that I've never heard negative that has been written or said about me. That is why when certain things are written, I'm human, it will be painful, ne? I'll cry behind the scenes, but then I brush myself off and say, I man, Sihle Sibisi. Where you come from? I man, compared to this, I can head on. But then I've come to realize that some people, they need to write about me or talk about me so that they can eat. Yes. Because if they don't talk or write about Sihle Sibisi, they will not have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes. That is why I need to continue that day. Go ahead so that you can fill up your stomach. I don't want you to die of hunger because I said don't talk about me. I don't want you to die of hunger because I said don't write about me. So I had depression for the longest of times. I ended up being admitted into a mental institution. Depression, I've lost husbands. Friends and families have turned their backs on me. People are saying so many things and I was left alone with 2 kids. When you turn to the left, what do you want? Comfort. She killed him. Turn to the right, she killed him. That is when I had to learn to say, human word is empty. I don't trust people, Nina. And sometimes they will say to me, Sihle, but you need to let your guard down. You know, my God is always on her hand saying, I don't trust people. And that's because I've been hurt so many times in my lifetime where I love you, but I love you from a distance. That is why no one can turn around and want to blackmail or write whatever about this. If you go to Google, what to see, it's all there. It's there, and not because somebody decided to fish it out. It's because Sihle Sibisi has been talking about it. Because I own my narrative. I own my truth. There's nothing as powerful like owning your truth and owning your story. Then others say, and then Sihle Sibisi, are you dating? Do you see how women went silent? Women have problems. I'm sure in their hearts they're thinking, unlearn. This is something we need to teach ourselves to unlearn. Don't judge somebody by what they've been through. Don't judge somebody by what they're going through. Judge the person for what you know them for. Not many women are as bold as Sihle Sibisi. Some women are dying in silence. Because they look at their lives and they look at what the pain that they are being subjected to, either by being told keep quiet, or the pain that is subjected to them by people around them, and they keep quiet, and you wonder why the suicide rate is so high. Then we flip it to men also. Yes, I am the founder of Kwanele Foundation, and ours is about restoration and rehabilitation. We help a lot of men. We've got men through our organization who are going through Alcoholics Anonymous. We've got men through our organizations who are going through sex therapy because some of them are sexual addicts. It's not about the uniform. We've got SAPs, we're helping, pastors, we're helping. Because behind any title is a man. And these are things that we fail to acknowledge. We need to face ourselves, and if there's help, we run and get ourselves helped. Because sometimes, guys, have you ever noticed, I've been in this dark space where I cried until I couldn't cry no more. The tears dried up. I prayed until I couldn't pray no more. Instead, it was like the more I prayed, the more persecuted I was. And I was like, I know, next 5 days, I'll see you next round. It's like the more I prayed, the more persecution. Then I was like, no, let me try the ancestral side. I went that route, went to consult, went to do everything. That's why I don't judge. Don't judge people. And never say never. Because at that very moment, you don't know what someone is going through. You know, my elder sister always says to me, that's one person that doesn't judge me. The problem is that sometimes within the church, we can't even write to pastors because you will judge us. I can't even come to you and say, hey, good luck around 7 I'm good evening, Tandaza. God, I asked job, she's simply hey, miracles are coming. What are you going to say to me? You're going to say, go and fast, don't come to church. These are the realities we are facing. Men are committing suicide. 3 days ago, I was at the mall with my daughter. And because I've been away from home for so long, so we dropped my son off at school. He went for some disco dance he had to do. And we're at the mall with my daughter. And when we came out of the mall, I bumped into this. He's a man now because he's almost 50. But he was my senior in high school. And he sees me, he's like, Sihle. I'm like, yes. He's like, I've been looking for you. I'm like, why? He's like, my brother killed himself. I'm like, huh? Yeah, my brother committed suicide and killed himself. Do you know we both stood in the middle of the mall and we started crying. My daughter, because she's so used to the fact that her mom is always being disturbed by people, she didn't even complain. She simply just went into the trolley and sat down in the trolley. I stood in the mall and I cried with this guy. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, and this is one of the guys, they're very wealthy. Materially, they've got everything. I just want to show you this picture that suicide is not for poor people. It's not for poor people. I even say to him, why would your brother kill himself when you guys have all the money in the world? I said, why would your brother kill himself when you guys have all the money in the world? You've got all the cars, you've got all the money, you've got everything. Why would you kill yourself? And you know what he said to me? He said, till today I don't know. We cried after crying. Now I don't see this little girl next to me. I'm thinking, oh, my daughter's kidnapped. When I look, she's in the trolley. I'm like, why are you in the trolley? She says, look, I got so tired. I just went into the trolley because that's how my daughter is. And then we pushed the trolley to the car. When I got into the car, she says, Mommy, what's wrong? So I started telling her. I'm like, you see that guy? His brother killed himself. He's like, why? I said, we all don't know, but he killed himself. Suicide is not for poor people. Suicide and depression does not choose age, class. Mamela, I can't. The trick to overcoming it is about who you surround yourself with.
Amen. Yeah.
Try and have people you call on speed dial. Maybe my success story is that I don't have friends, number one. I've said that again. But my success is that I've got my sisters, my brothers on speed dial. Some of them, their wives have even accepted that. We know Sihle Sibisi is going to call number 2, 3, and say, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who? Because sometimes you must be careful. It's not everybody that needs to know the truth about you. You see with me, it's okay, let the world think I'm the truth, that's fine. It's fine. It puts food on the table, it's fine. But my family, those that matter know the truth. It's fine. And what happens instead? Sihle Sibisi is walking. I keep doing what I'm mandated to do. Because all of us, when we were born, there was a mandate upon all of our lives. Because they will never stop writing. They will never stop talking. I just want to say this before I close. This is something I live by. There will be very painful moments in your life that will change you. There will be very painful moments in your life that will change you. I always say to people, when I lost my son's father, half of my heart died with him. It was painful. And then I say, when I lost my daughter's father, the other half died with him. It shattered me. And that is why when people say to me, so are you able to love? I say, Mamela, the only people that I say I love you to with conviction, and it comes from my belly, are my children. And on a daily, whether I'm home or not home, they know that their mom loves them. My daughter knows. My daughter, whether I'm in a meeting with the president or whatever, if my daughter phones, everything stops. I'm saying it in her presence because she's the one that will ask me, Mommy, where are you? Who are you with? When are you coming back? And then if I don't answer the call, I know it's a video call. She wants to see. Mommy, let me see who you're with. Why you don't want me to see? What's happening? But now I've got people that I'm accountable to. The problem in life is that if you have no one to account to, that is what you do is it is my son will come home and take my phone and say, Mommy, because now he's adolescent stage, voice is breaking. Mommy, can I use your phone? I'm like, it's my phone. Yeah, but let me use your phone. And can you, why do you want my phone? I promise I won't go through your messages. I just want to use your phone. I'll give you my phone, you'll come back and start telling me about issues in my phone. And people say to me, you are too open with your kids. I said, but listen here, I'm the only mother and father that they know. There will be very painful moments in your life that will change you. But let those moments make you stronger. Smarter. What do I mean smarter? From the pain, you learn what to do or what not to do. From your mistakes, learn what to do. No, from your mistakes, learn what not to do next time. Don't beat yourself down. We are human, we are all bound to fall and make mistakes. Learn what not to do. If people are gossiping about you at school, the other day my son said to me, I'm not happy. At school they say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I said to him, don't worry, next week it's someone else, it's not you. He said, but I need you to listen to me. I said, okay, I'm listening. I just sit and listen to him rant and rant and rant. And when he was done, I said, how do you feel? He said, now that you know, I'm better. Because we have an open door policy in my house. My kids know, no matter how bad it is, you better make sure you tell me. Because if I hear it from someone else, I'm going to smack you. So it's better you tell me, I get angry, but I don't smack you. But if I hear it from someone else, I will get angry and I'll smack you. So they're afraid of smack, so they tell me everything. And let it make you kinder. The pain you go through, let it not leave you bitter. Because some of us, the pain we go through, it leaves us bitter. Kinder, what do I mean? Look at me today. Through the pain, I always say my pain has become the gain of so many people. If you could see the inboxes that I get, if you could see the emails that we get to the foundation, we don't go out there saying, hey, write to Kwanele Foundation, hey, was I not? I will love you. No. People, when they are sitting in their homes and they're going through pain, they think of Sihle Sibisi and they go, oh, Kwanele Foundation, they send an email. That's because my pain has become the gain of many. But through the pain, once you pass through the pain, don't allow pain to make you someone you're not. Some people will say, no, I've now decided to be promiscuous, or I've now decided to do whatever because of pain. Let your pain be a gain of another. Teach others what not to do from what you went through. Cry if you have to. Oh boy, I cry. I do cry. I cry sometimes in the tulis of Adonabam. Scream if you have to. Scream if you have to. Scream if you have to. Because sometimes there's that scream and that cry that you need to really scream and cry to get the pain out. And once you're done screaming and crying, chin up, fix your crown, and put your chest up and say, Mamela, I'm going to walk through it. Walk with it, walk through it with so much pride. When you confuse the enemy, when they think, oh, what I know. The other day, there was a poster circulating saying, R.I.P. Sihle Sibisi is dead. No, true story. And I'm getting now my family is worried now. They phoned. They're like, hello. I'm like, hi. Like, I should come on this phone. It's everybody. No, two of you are dead and there's a memorial service. I think there's memorial service details. And I'm thinking, huh? You know, God, they don't know when they're planting a seed saying she's dead, they are adding years to my life. Sometimes you confuse the enemy. Have you ever noticed mothers? Sometimes you have no food in the house, you're only eating pap and cabbage, but you get full. When you walk out in the street, nobody knows what you eat. Nobody knows what you eat. So even in your pain, confuse the enemy. Smile, look good. And you can only do that if your association is small and people that you trust. People that know manners and they won't judge you. Yes, they'll correct you, but they won't judge you. People that, the problem is that we don't have roots. As I close, if you look at a tree, when it's summer, it's got fruits there. Let's think of peaches, it's got fruits there. And when there are fruits there, what happens? Everybody wants to go and pluck a fruit, right? That's the season when things are going well for you. Everybody wants to be your friend. And now because you don't have discernment, you are so foolish, you accept every cockroach that comes. Wozan. You start opening up your chest, telling them your inner feelings, your secrets. When summer is past, what happens? Autumn comes then. When autumn comes, no more fruits then. The tree branches are drying. And then the leaves turn yellow. Okay, where are the friends then? Hey, this reminds me of that show called I Blew It. When those people had money, everybody wanted to be their friends. But when autumn hit, one by one, and you must have had a subject, but when they were coming, they would say, hey, Mamela, the fruits are gone. The branches are broken. There are no leaves. The tree is just standing, but it's naked and it's dry. That is the season when you are going through pain and you are all alone with Dagadindi. And when it's your winter season, when you must face it alone. The problem is why sometimes our winter season takes longer. It's because we don't want to accept too much right now. I need to hibernate and be on my own. We still want to go around looking for people. Why do you phone people that don't phone you? Some of you are buying airtime every day to phone people that don't phone you. If you could just stop buying airtime, watch how much money you save. Every day when I'm getting airtime, if you just sit down and do introspection, why am I buying this airtime? Why am I phoning them? Mukosi. But how when you don't have airtime, you are now sending them, please call, I miss you. Please call Mukosi. They will never pick up the phone out of the blue to phone you. Why are you phoning them? Why do you waste your petrol to drive and visit people who don't visit you? You see, we are a sick nation. You waste your time. You leave your house, you go and visit someone who does not visit you. And when you get there, you encounter problems. Hey, someone wants to feed the husband, shot like a man that is. Self-love comes by that. Just say, don't phone nobody, don't visit nobody. Those who will phone you during that season, those are the genuine ones. Those who will pick up the phone and phone you when they don't see or hear anything about you. Those who will just phone to say, hi, I was just checking you. If I can keep that one close. But those who only phone you to say, hey, Kwanele party, where I'm did. But remember, winter time, the tree is standing alone. But ask yourself what's making this tree to stand. It's the roots. Because the tree, no matter how hard the wind may blow, the tree stands because of the roots. Now the problem is that some of us, there are people in our lives who are roots that don't want to be seen. They don't want to be known that they are associated or affiliated with you. All they are doing behind the scenes is praying for you, and those people will reject them. You need to hold on to your roots. Because when the winds are coming, you are able to turn back and say, Kunzima, and they're able to say, don't worry, we are holding you down. We are holding you down. We are holding you down until the wind stops. The problem is that sometimes those who are roots, they might not be the same skin tone as you, and you don't like them. Maybe you want yellow bone people. They might not be the same height as you. Maybe you want short people. They might not be as voluptuous as you. Maybe you want voluptuous people. And maybe God, oh, God, let her go. At a night, you don't know that's your root holder. In conclusion, please write this number down. It's a South African depression and anxiety number. It's 24 hours. It's a toll-free. Anytime you feel depressed, you feel suicidal, call this number. It's a national number. It's 0800 567 567. It's the South African Depression and Anxiety Group. It's 0800 567 567. Because after all is said and done, depression and suicide is real. It needs, yes, spiritual intervention, but it also needs medical intervention. It needs you to swallow your pride. Our local clinics have social workers. They do have social workers. Our local clinics. Don't think it's only for those with medical aid. No. Ask my daughter. Me, when I'm sick, the medical aid is for them. I go to the clinic. Because I cannot work with people at the grass down there and not experience their experiences. There are social workers at our local clinics. Yes, sometimes there's a queue. You must put an appointment for them to fill you in for that counseling session. But while you wait, they are able to disperse certain medication to you that will help you sleep. Because depression medication needs you to sleep. Because while you sleep, something is happening within you to reverse back the imbalance. Instead of drinking alcohol to a stupor. And finally, as a church, I want to thank you for having such an event. Mamfundis, I honor you. It's not many churches that will want to have a dialogue and communicate about suicide and depression. It's honorable and admirable of you. And it's true, and I spoke to Petrina this morning, I said, yay, this is close to my heart. I know the team told me to sleep. They were like, boss lady, team my phone this weekend, you're going nowhere. And I said, no, I'm going there. And yes, unfortunately, when we were at the robots, they smashed our window. And it's so amazing. My daughter and I, we didn't get scared at the moment. We just heard, and I'm like, Tepa, what's that? We look and we can see the window is smashed. And as I'm driving, my daughter says to me, Mommy, stop at the nearest garage. And we're using GPS to come in. And as I'm driving, as we turn right, we see a garage on the right-hand side. And I'm doubting. My daughter's like, Mommy, drive in, drive in. So we drive into the garage. When I get into the garage, I walk out of the car, and immediately, the petrol attendant guy comes to me. He says, Ma'am, are you okay? I said, I don't know what happened. Someone broke the window. So I go to the back and I look at the car. Indeed, the back window is smashed in. So we open the boot, there's glass. Now the funny thing is, in the boot, for some reason, because this is a girl drive today, girl road trip, my daughter had all her teddy bears there. So I'm thinking, okay, thank God we already checked into the hotel. There was only teddy bears, so what were these people looking for? And I said to this guy, I don't know what to do. He said, no, we'll help you temporarily. So they were able to get a black JM plastic, put it around the window, sellotape. And they're like, you're going to be fine. I'm like, are you sure that you're going to be fine? So my daughter says to me, Mommy, do you want to cry? I said, I think I'm going to cry, but tears won't come out. And I'm asking her, how are you feeling? She says to me, we need to phone MK. Now MK is my son, he didn't want to come in. So before we leave the garage, we phoned him. We're like, hey MK, they smashed our window. He's like, are you guys safe? We're like, yeah, no, we're safe. They smashed the window, but they put plastic and sellotape, we're fine. And he's like, oh, I wish you guys would come back home. And I said, no, my assignment, my mandate of going there is bigger than me. Amen. The fact that when I was 5 minutes away from here, they smashed my window at the robots. That's what made me come 45 minutes later. I didn't phone Petrina, I didn't phone anyone except my son. And when we drove in, I only told Petrina at the door, I said, they smashed our car. She said, oh. I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Me and my daughter are safe. We're fine. And the only other person I showed was Omega. I said, Omega can't see. He looked at it and I said to him, you know what? We are fine. We're okay. My only worry is driving back. It means we'll drive slow because I don't want problems on the way. But it teaches you that I have learned that you become thankful for the smallest things in life. Worse could have happened. What if they smashed the front one? What if we starved with my daughter? But the fact that we're still breathing, we're still alive. And the fact that we are here. And that's why when I was sitting down, at some point I'm like, I'm just going to cry. And I'm sitting with my daughter, and I know Mom Denise was like, come and sit and find. And I'm like, no, we're okay. Because I could understand that my spirit was not okay. I was going to sit at this table and make everybody feel miserable. Because my spirit was down. I was sad. I'm human, remember? I was sad. And I was thinking, oh God, to me, she's like, Mommy, don't be sad, we'll be fine. But these are things that we go through. And it's life, it happened, but it's for a purpose, for a reason. And understanding what to me coming here was bigger than that. And I hope and pray that whatever it is that I came to do here, it has been signed and stamped by God. Patricia, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Petunia, everything big starts small. You were so worried about the numbers. And I'm sitting there thinking, this girl doesn't see what she's doing. Everything big starts small. And the fact that God trusted you with this assignment, the next time, it's not in the numbers. The people that are here are the exact people that were supposed to be here. The speakers that were here are the exact people that were supposed to be here. So don't be discouraged. There are times when I have events when I'm about to. And I always say, I soldier on. I soldier on. I soldier on. But God bless your heart. And this that He started in you, may it germinate.
Amen.